Buenas noches, mi gente. Triple M here in Dallas, Texas. We are on Sirius Tejano. Happy Thursday. Today's Thursday, right, George?
Yes, it is Thursday. Thank God.
Um,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
All right, there you go. Yeah, thank God it is Thursday. You're right, it is. I was still stuck on Monday.
I know. Well, happy Thursday, everybody. We have a very special show for you tonight, just like any night. We have Mr. Gill Jimenez with us, and we're going to get to know him tonight. We're already having some deep conversations. So, without further ado, thank you to everybody here on Sirius Tejano. We're going to bring to you Mr. Gill Jimenez.
Hola,
Hi.
amigo. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están todos? Un saludo fuerte y un abrazo para todas. All you music lovers, all you Jiménez lovers, los quiero mucho y es un placer saludar a todos. The count, no tengo ni cuenta para decir a cuántos tengo que saludar. Es para todo, para mí es para todo el mundo, ¿verdad?
Absolutely. Well, hello, happy Thursday, amigo. We got to meet you in San Antonio last month, so it was a pleasure to meet you. And we took some pictures and everything, and got to see you accept some awards. So we're going to be talking about that, and just kind of talking about your history in this music industry. Okay.
Seguro que sí.
I'm in Dallas, Texas. George, my co-host, is in Cyprus. And where are you located tonight?
I'm located in acá en Amsterdam. No te creas, no te creas. No, I'm located aquí in San Antonio, Texas. Born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas.
Absolutely awesome. Well, how's your day been? Let's get started with that first.
Well, my day it's been going. It's like a roller coaster. I do things. Y lo digo, nah. Well, I just want to just go to stay home and kick back. Hear music. And that's all I do. I'm not really a TV watcher, to be honest with you. I mean, either I'm listening to music, brainstorming ideas, and to be honest with you, that's an everyday thing. I just love it. I just love it. And that helps me because being what I can bring to the table, algo nuevo, verdad? Everything that's out there. Okay, I want to bring something, another taste, or por ejemplo, it's just an example. Una olla de caldo. Hey, you know what? I'm going to put this spice in there to spice. Let's see what it tastes like. You know what? Something different. In other words, it's just a figure of speech. That's all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, George, what you got?
No, I mean, hey, pleasure to have you on, man. Like Mary said, we met you in San Antonio right before the awards started. You came by our table, and we did a quick little interview with you. It was quick because I know everybody was kind of going in and out, but man, it was a pleasure meeting you, man. Pleasure.
Yeah, it really was, and it really was. Excuse me, y'all just make me feel so comfortable that we could carry a conversation forever, man. It's just I just love talking about a lot of stuff, preguntas, verdad. Pero that little momento, to me, it was just priceless, ¿me entiendes? Just meeting great people like you all, ¿me entiendes? And all the people that I met there as well,
Oh yeah,
it was a very busy day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that it was, and of course, we're gonna get to that event here in a little bit, because there was a very special moment for you that night too, as well, But we'll touch on that in a bit, and that one hit me too, man. When I saw you up there, it really did. It was very special, and I was glad to been able to be part of that, to witness that, be part of it, to witness it. It was a great experience.
Yes.
But we're gonna get to that in a minute, and we're gonna let the people, everybody catch up as far as what you've been doing, where you been, y lo que viene.
Lo que hoy ahora lo que he estado preparando yo, is that I've been putting a project together, coming out with a new with new music, verdad? My style, of course, that hit. I mean that song. Ya me estoy adelantando because it will be a hit. Pero estamos preparándolos para salir con el estilo. Sort of, what I decided to do was like, me gustaba mucho cuando el coordination de los Texas Tornadoes, ¿me entiendes? with that and the rest of the guys, and mixing the conjunto together. ¿Sí me entiendes? So what I'm doing, preparé todo lo que es el grupo to give it that respect of the Texas Tornadoes, ¿verdad? Pero mine is a little bit tweaked up. Le metí un poquito de rock country, and you could hear it. I mean, un músico de volar lo ha notado, ¿me entiendes? And that's where basically where I stand right now, ¿me entiendes? And as far as the band getting it together, it's great. They're great guys. They're just great guys que con los que estoy trabajando yo ahorita.
So taking it step back, like obviously your father had a very big musical influence on you.
Uh-huh.
But what else? Who else inspired you to be in the music industry? Like at what age where you're like, this is for me?
Okay, good question. And I'm gonna be honest. Honest. It will take
Honest
you a
is what
long
we want
way.
here. Give us the statement.
It
Give
would
us
take
the
it's gonna
statement.
take you a long ways, ¿verdad? Porque cuando yo crecí con mi papá, ah, todo lo que yo miré era puro conjunto music, ¿verdad? I learned how to play drums at a young age. A los 8 años, mi papá ya me ponía en stage as far as playing conjunto, okay? Pero yo ya estaba envuelto en todo tipo de música. I was involved in a lot of music already since the elementary. Okay, I guess the music was already instilled in my heart. ¿Me entiendes? And que me gustaba. I just loved it. Y pues sin permiso me metía en cosas que ni mi papá ni mi mamá sabían, and they were all music events and but mariachi, that's where I started really singing mariachi with mariachi infantil. I was only about maybe, yeah, but en ese más o menos como a los 8 años, ¿me entiendes? Pero at the same time, I was already, mi papá ya los traía con él, and I would just observe how the drummer, because I mean, me gustaban las drums, right? What he would do and everything. So I said, you know what? I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn how to do it. So I did. So I started off playing drums también, ¿me entiendes? And of course, rock and roll band. So that's why I became a versatile artist, to put it that way. Porque, pues, I mean, todo lo probé desde muy chico.
So you got to just kind of jump in wherever you wanted and kind of just test it out
Learn,
and just
learned it. I mean, look,
wholeheartedly, like
yes, yes,
authentically.
yes. Self-taught musician, to put it that way.
Self-taught. I love that. I love that. Big salutes to Joey Lee Jimenez and Anna Reyes and everybody that is tuned in on TikTok, here on Facebook and YouTube. So big salutes to everybody hanging out with Let's Talk Tejano here on Sirius Tejano with Mr. Gill Jimenez. And thank you so much. It's such an honor. We kind of started out saying how we got to meet you, and that was really cool because I didn't expect that I was going to get to meet you so soon.
Uh-huh.
But we're talking a little bit about the history. So if you have questions for Mr. Jimenez, you let us know. I don't know if you like to be called Mr. Jimenez or Gil or going like however you want me to call you.
Well, Mister me hace sentir más viejo. Okay.
Okay. Oye, señorito.
No te creas, no te creas. Estoy jugando, es solo una broma.
Kidding. With Gil. We're gonna call him Gil.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. It's okay. It's okay.
So you found music at a very young age and you were passionate about it. I mean, obviously seeing what was going on in your environment definitely helped you. Was there ever a time that you were like, I'm kind of done with this? Or were you always attracted to the music?
I was always attracted to it porque at one time, bueno, a los 8, between 8 and 14, yo ya estaba tocando with my dad, ¿verdad? Pero a los 12, 13, 14, I was already sitting in with a lot of bands with my amigos and friends of my dad and drums. Here in San Antonio, le dicen el old Highway 90. Okay. So I started jamming with them, and then I kept on, I never stopped. In other words, I just wanted to learn more and more and more, ¿verdad? Pero pues yo, at the same time, to be honest with you, tanto respeto que le tenía a mi papá, ¿verdad? I mean, porque Flaco was Flaco, and to be honest with you, yo nunca quise decir yo quiero ser flaco. Because por el mismo respeto que siempre le tuve, y, I just wanted to be me. I wanted to learn what I knew, what I learned. I wanted to put it out there. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yes.
And a lot of people me han preguntado to this day que why didn't I follow Dad's coattails, right? And I tell them no, because I don't want to be a Flaco Jimenez. You know what I mean? I'll never be a Flaco Jimenez. I will never fit in those shoes de Apa tampoco. And I've never tried. ¿Me entiendes?
You want to be your own person.
Exactly. Yes.
And and honestly, like getting a little bit on the serious side, do you think it's a little hard to step out of that spotlight, or do you think you have enough of a unique sound that it's not difficult for you?
No, it's not difficult. It's not difficult porque pues yo aprendí mucho durante estos años, ¿verdad? De muchos estilos de música, sonidos de música, you name it. I mean, agarré from there. So I could really put something together como lo que estoy trabajando ahorita. I'm just piecing stuff de lo que yo he aprendido y lo estoy poniendo together to make it unique, en otras palabras.
I got you.
Well, definitely unique, definitely different, and
Thank you,
I
Joe.
understand that. I understand that respect you're talking about because it's not a form of rebellion. I don't think it's not a form of
Mhm.
rebellion. It's more like set out of respect for your dad, and then also, obviously you knew from from what I'm hearing, you knew from when we were younger that you just had a different style, man. You had a
Yeah,
different style, and of course, Flaco Jimenez will be Flaco Jimenez, but Gil Jimenez is totally different branch, man.
exactly. Y gracias, Joe, que you could at least that those words really mean a lot to me porque ya ves, critics son critics, politics will be politics, ¿verdad? Oh no, que this and that. I mean that he picked up fame because of Flaco Jimenez. I mean, I've been a Jimenez since I was born. Everybody knew who my dad was para comenzar. Okay. Pero yo specifically, I would say, cuando me preguntaban en mis entrevistas, ¿verdad? Yo nunca diré que yo voy a ser un Flaco Jiménez. No. And I remember una vez que yo le dije eso a mi papá, ¿verdad? Oh, let me tell you. Una vez, when I was young, le dije a mi dad que un día de esto yo quería ser como él. Okay? That's all I said. Y luego me dijo, me acuerdo, true story, me acuerdo, dijo, ven para acá, mijo. Ahí voy, un chiquillo, just a little trip, So I voy para allá y luego me dijo, así como yo me fregué to be where I'm at, me dijo, así te vas a fregar tú, pero en otras palabras, you know what I'm saying? So fíjate, eso se me quedó, se me grabó, and I was young. So in other words, I'm going to bust my behind to be, if I ever want to be where he's at. ¿Me entiendes? And then, it's tough. Es duro, pero como quiera, it's just, to me, I've never given up and I will never give up. You know what I mean?
He let you know the real side of music. He was like, it's just because you have my name or our name is attached to this, it's not going to be easy for you.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Y eso se me grabó, pero nunca, like I said again, no, a mí el respeto que le tengo no me daba por decirle, papá, me enseñas a tocar. You know what I mean? So I just, no era miedo, right? Era just like respect, I guess. You know what I mean? And then after what he had already told me, ¿verdad? Because I could easily, le podía decir, papá, ¿me puede enseñar a tocar el acordeón o algo? I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't have said no, pero yo nunca they didn't have the courage to at least ask him that, in other words.
Right. Was it did it seem intimidating, or because it sounds like you already had your mind made up from the get go, man? You had your mind made up already. This chavalito,
Right.
you said, you know what, I'm gonna be Jimenez to the fullest, to the bone.
Yes.
But was it a little bit intimidating stepping out of that, or stepping into that? Into that mode.
Quizás un poquito, because I would see cómo lo recibía la gente y todo, y pues yo miraba todo eso, pero and like he said, and he's right. I could honestly say that he's right porque él sí se fregoteó mucho. Él comenzó muy chico. He went through a lot, and every artist goes through a lot, en esta carrera sí, ¿me entiendes? It carries everything, ¿verdad? Pero nunca, like I said, intimidation, maybe you're right, a little bit, ¿verdad? Pero para mí yo lo miraba como respeto. Like, hey, if he did it, I'm going to do it. If he did it that way, I'm going to have to do what I have to do to get somewhere. You know what I mean?
And we did get to hear that you wanted to put a different spin to it, and I know that you were influenced by his style, and you wanted to make it your own, right?
Uh-huh.
So do you think in that it has helped you evolve in the music industry, like by you saying, okay, that's great that he did it this way, I'm going to do it this way? Do you think it has just really set you apart? Because like you said, there's always a comparison. And do you feel that by you putting your own spin to it, that you're like, I made a name. I have made a name for myself.
Right. But let me tell you one thing. A lot of the times, throughout my career, people will when I was already out, uh, they would like kind of expect like I had the same style than mi papa,
Right.
and I didn't. As like my cuando yo comencé at first Tejano. I was a Tejano band before. That's when I kicked off my career. I was in conjunto. I was playing conjunto, and I got with different numbers of bands. Pero my first band was Tejano, and I could tell you who's the one that really me aganchó. Aparte mi papá, verdad? Pero that I wanted to play Tejano. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we
So
know
it
where
has
that
been.
Tejano,
Go ahead.
we know where that Tejano inspiration came from. So where the rock inspiration come from?
Yeah. Well, actually, the Tejano music siempre me gustó, ¿verdad? I remember back in the days, I don't know si te acuerdas, Joe, when Delmiro Garcia Productions, aquí en San Antonio, in Tejano Thursdays. I don't know if you remember being coming out here. I started going to those places, pero on those Tejano nights. Y pues el primero que de veras me gustó, y es la verdad, era Mr. Joe Lopez.
Okay, so he was your inspiration for the Tejano side.
Yes, yes, he was. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Joe Lopez was the one that me gustaba el sonido de the original mass, the original members, y todo, y me gustó. So I kind of figured, well, you know what, I like it, right? So I recorded my first CD, Amor y Dolor, under Tejano music, but all my originals. I never did covers because I'm a songwriter también, Pero that was many months ago. Pero lo de mi papá, siempre lo que es el conjunto, I loved it because it was in me, ¿verdad? Right. Pero like como dijo Joe, I just wanted to be Gill Jimenez, ¿sí me entiendes? I didn't, in my mind was like, I got hit several times que por qué no seguir el estilo de mi papá. Pero pues I go back again, like, pues porque yo no quiero ser mi papá. You know what I mean?
Well, you can always go back. You can always play conjunto music. Like, you're not limited. Like, you can always do a tribute to him. Like, I think it's great that you're not limiting and you're not following in a path that even maybe your father was like, it's okay that you don't do this, right? Like, he never said you should be playing conjunto music. He wanted you to play from your heart. Is
exactly
what I'm gathering, right?
Exactly. Yes. Hasta allá después, the last CD que grabé, I was going back in the studio, ¿verdad? Y me acuerdo cuando me habló para el estudio de él y me dijo que quería hablar conmigo. This was his words. Parece que hasta lo oigo todavía. When we get back there, ¿verdad? Me dice, ¿en qué estás trabajando ahorita, mijo? He goes like that. Y I'm getting ready to go back in the studio. That to start tracking otra vez el otro. Y yo ya estaba cerrado. All my songs y todo, arreglos que ya teníamos, to go in there and knock it out. pero me dijo, ven para acá. So I followed him, pero my dad had a voice que cuando te hablaba, lo sentías, like, oh man, is it something good or if it's something que me va a regañar, me va a regañar o algo, ¿me entiendes? But that was him, ¿verdad? So then, pues lo sigo para allá para el cuarto, and then, beautiful story, me acuerdo muy bien. Y me dijo, miras eso que está ahí, he had a little box. Y adentro de esa caja tenía puras canciones de mi abuelito Don Santiago Jiménez. Okay. So, like telling me, no quiero que grabes eso, quiero que grabes esto en conjunto. And he even shows the songs que yo grabé, el past and present CD. He shows us those songs que yo grabara, and he even titled the CD, El Pasado y el Presente, stating how it sounded and how it sounds.
He presented like an evolution in the
Yes,
music,
como que abrió un golden vault, ¿sabes qué?
right?
Ahí están estas canciones, mijo, like telling me, quiero que trabajes esas. True story.
That's
Mhm.
really awesome. And what a special memory. Like you got like I don't want to say a pass, but you got the ultimate blessing to say, this is what I want. He wanted to hear from you. Like he knew those songs existed and he knew what your abilities were. And he was like, these songs would match my son.
Yes, yeah,
I love that for you. Oh my gosh.
yeah, and then oh my god, I'm sorry.
No,
That's a lot of history,
powerful.
girl. That's a lot of
No,
history right
that's
there,
like
man. I mean, it's like you
special.
opened up. It's like you say you opened up a vault. Not, not just a vault. Obviously, you know your dad's work. You saw him behind the scenes and all that. But you opened up a piece of history from your grandfather as well.
Right, exactly.
That is awesome. It's like Mary said. That's just the evolution of music in itself, right there.
Yes, exactly. Y luego me acuerdo que estábamos kicking it around y luego le dije, that morning, ¿verdad? Me dijo que si le pregunté que si íbamos a ir a comer algo. Dijo, vamos para, so we went to IHOP. So ahí estamos, we're sitting down, le dije, bueno, that the songs are chosen, usted las escogió, el IHOP de ahí por aquí por Military Drive, he loved to go to that one. Y so ahí estamos platicando y luego me dice, ¿sabes qué? Me dijo, vamos a ponerle past and present. Y así le puse.
Well, I think that's really interesting because it was your grandfather's music.
Yes, todas esas canciones son de mi abuelito.
And like that's just special in itself because I mean, we haven't even touched on that subject like where your father got his because I really want to focus on you and your your history, but your father is so entwined into your history even though you didn't follow in his exact footsteps.
Ajá.
He still chose music for you because he knew your abilities, he knew your capabilities, he knew what it sounded like, and he knew what would match you. And
Mhm.
he handpicked these songs. So I don't think we know enough like how special that is for you. And
Yes,
how forever that's gonna be that your father picked those songs for you. And
yeah,
allowed
oh, yes,
you to
yes, yes, y es algo muy bonito, ¿verdad? Que nunca se me va a olvidar, I'm taking todo lo que aprendí, todos los recordatorios bonitos que dejó y las pláticas de nosotros and everything, I care, no, es algo muy especial para mí, muy especial.
It's amazing. George, what you got?
No, I mean, hey, obviously, let's fast forward a little bit more. You mentioned earlier that you're part of the mix of the music you're doing now. Mixture, I would say, is part rock, right? You kind of entwined a little bit of rock into your style. What's your where'd the rock come from? What styles that you like back when you were coming up, and so on and so forth?
But back in the days, as far as rock and roll,
No.
Man, and I could name a few bands that I was just into them bands. I mean, I used to play for a rock and roll band with the Mejia brothers también. So we play a lot like covers the Scorpions, Queen's Riot, and all that. I mean, you name it, Bon Jovi, and y
Yeah.
tenía el pelo como hasta, no, hombre, si me miraras en un picture con spandex,
Let me go find it. Let me go find it. Imagine. Wait,
no,
did you do the eyeliner too?
me ponían eyeliner abajo de los ojos y no, hombre, cállate. I'm
I
Hey,
like,
but you know what? That was cool back then, man. It was cool back
back in the
then.
day, back in
Right
the days, it's cuando-
come on, Gil.
Yeah, because right now kids are doing things these days. I kind of roll my eyes at and be like, "Oh my god, what the hell's going on with society right now?" But it's a normal thing.
yeah,
Imagine. So obviously you're all. I mean, I love rock and roll, man.
right.
I love rock from old rock and roll, 70s, 60s, 80s.
Mhm.
Obviously, the hair bands are my favorite. But
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I kind of see your personality definitely fit that persona of a rocker, man. It
Yeah,
definitely does.
I mean, we had fun, man, and pero pues ya ves, no, we were just like a garage band playing parties, and like that, no era que era, pero we just loved music. Todo el tiempo me ha encantado la música, ¿me entiendes? And then, pues ahí me fui as far as when I talking about the conjunto style that past and present, este, I started thinking, kicking it around, and I'm like, you know what, I got to come up with something else. So a mí siempre me gustó el estilo de los Texas Tornadoes when they got involved. You know what I mean? They put conjunto, bajo sexto, guitarra, y
Everything.
luego what they did together, ¿verdad? So eso fue lo que y I discussed it with my dad también y lo dijo porque mira, mi hijo me decía, you could cater to both al anglo y al chicano o tejano o juana, ¿me entiendes? You're catering to both. So eso es lo que estoy haciendo ahorita, now.
So Mike wasn't on. Do you think that with your new style now, or the style you have now, presently have now, do you think that or have you seen that it's kind of falling on a younger generation as well? And when I say younger, I mean I don't know, maybe mid-20s. Do you think your style is hitting with them as well?
Y pues, quiero que sepas, George, that we've been getting good results, gracias a Dios, ¿verdad? Good feedback con el single that single that my management's pushing right now. And there's a lot more that's coming. No todo es así, that one in particular because uh, I did when I recorded, I had already presented it to my dad, and then that's when my dad said, "You know what? I know what to do here. Este es el estilo y tengo el respeto de los torneros, but it's a little bit rockish, pero not throughout the whole songs, ¿verdad?
Mhm.
Then that's what my dad said. Well, sabes que a piece of cake. That was his words. When do you want me to go in there? So we set it up, and that was the last recording. Y pues estábamos discutiendo because he wanted to help me throughout the whole grabación, pero pues ya a veces se los puso malito y pasó lo que pasó, ¿me entiendes? And it didn't happen. Pero para mí esa canción it's just so special because that was el último recuerdo, ¿verdad? Que tengo de él grabando conmigo. ¿No?
I think we have. I think Mary, we have that song here tonight.
We have one more time that we can play. We
Ya
want
esa es.
everybody to share the live, tap the screen. We're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We're gonna hear that song in just a couple of minutes. Okay, so everyone, get your drinks ready. We're gonna hear it in just a few
Tell
songs. We
you,
wanted to share that live, but we do have the song and we are gonna be playing it. So
tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the chismosos around the block. Tell them get on. Tell them to get on.
I bet you my band members ahorita they're like, yeah, they're having a blast. Todo el tiempo I mess with them, verdad? Le digo, hey guys, we got a new thing coming up. So ya ves, nosotros we got to present ourselves a different image and different, pero juego mucho con ellos. I'm not gonna say lo que les digo, verdad? Pero ya te imaginas how we have to get dressed, you know what I mean? Pero
Pero no los
we
asustes,
had
Gil.
a
It's
lot of
nothing,
fun
it's nothing
with this.
big, man.
No, 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 pero they're great guys. Un saludo, ¿verdad? Para ellos también. Es Ines, Ines on drums. I got Isaac, Isaac Wizard, también on accordion. Boy, that boy really, hijo, qué bárbaro. It's just, cuando, when we recruited him, he auditioned and everything. It's like, I see it like como que Dios I guess me lo puso en mi camino because man, he plays not like Flacco, pero he does a lot of things like if I'm hearing my dad, pero en el estilo de él. You know what I mean? He's not, él no está copiando a Flacco, and I wouldn't want him to do that either. Okay, I told him if you want to do some Flacco licks or whatever comes out of your heart, pero when he does it so beautiful. Que, man, it's just, pa que yo lo diga, man, it's just like he got real close to it, man. When I heard him, man, I just wanted to break down because I was like, man, where did you come from, man? You know what I mean?
That's
Pero,
awesome.
yeah. And then I got Fito on bass, and then I'll be rehearsing in Corpus Christi this Sunday. We're recruiting a guitar player, great guitar player, well known, Chris Perez se llama. He's out of Corpitos. So lo que we'll be out there this Sunday, primero Dios, going over our show, our set that we're presenting to cuando ya ahora que lo vamos to start working on the dates, where they're going to have us or whatnot.
You're doing a lot of work. You're busy.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
very busy.
yes, pero pues I love it. I mean, I like the challenge. I like the challenge, ¿verdad? Pero
See,
they're
and
great. They're great guys. It's a different show. There's a lot of bands that they want to come on board as far as putting a different show para todos, ¿verdad? Algo diferente to the industry. Tex-Mex, of course, and yo le puse Tex-Mex rebranded because I rebranded Tex-Mex por el estilo que cargo yo ahora. ¿Sí me entiendes?
love it. I love it.
Me too. I
Yeah.
like that, man. It's almost like kind of gives you like kind of that pioneer feeling that you're
Hmm.
doing. You know, you're just busting through that wall, saying, "Hey, this part of it's mine."
Yes.
Yeah, they fíjate, George, que they love the idea because I mean, a lot of responses that people are telling me, they tell me, verdad. I mean, it's about time something new's coming out. You know what I mean? Pero pues cada quien tiene sus gustos, verdad, sus favoritos, and they're hardcore down, as far as with their artists y todo. Y mis respetos para todos, verdad. Pero yo para mí, I'm doing what I can do. Y pues, my best para darles algo diferente de su servidor Gill Jimenez.
Awesome. Well, we have his music. I'm gonna give some shout outs real quick. Joey Lee Jimenez said shout out to Isaac. So saludos to Isaac and Joe Zimerel. We also have Albert Kelly Delgado, La Comadre Kelly D, Anna Reyes, Frank Salazar, Payaso Jones, sorry, and of course Joey Lee Jimenez over here on TikTok. We have Leslie, the band Amigos. They saw you jam, so big saludos to Amigos. We have Ophelia, Edmeto Big Dog, Danny, Fernando. If I didn't say your name, just comment and we will give you all shout outs. We want to thank you all for joining Sirius Tejano and Let's Talk Tejano while we meet and talk with Mr. Gill Jimenez. And he's fun. And we were talking about, he was like, estamos like on the way out. I was like, we're not going to talk like that. We got a lot of work. And now that I hear what you're working
No,
on,
or maybe no, no,
yes.
or maybe I said it wrong. Porque mira, what I was talking about is las oportunidades de los nuevos artistas que vienen, ¿verdad? Para mí, it's just me da un gusto, ¿verdad? Just to see all this new talent que merecen una oportunidad, ¿me entiendes? Nosotros que pues ya, no, okay, that's the part that I was saying.
Yes.
Que nosotros vamos para afuera doesn't mean que ya we're going to hang our gloves,
Right.
¿verdad? Pero I say like in an age kind of thing, I guess, ¿verdad? Porque pues the newcomers, lo que yo he escuchado is beautiful music, and that's, to be honest with you, that's the future. That's the
Amen.
future. ¿Me
Amen.
entiendes? Porque nosotros ya like us, we already we already did our thing. Pues like me, I'm only 27 years old. ¿Me entiendes? No, no te creas, no te creas. I'm just, you know.
I was like, well, I'm only 12, so we're good.
No comment on my end.
Pero, I mean, but it's beautiful as far as that new talent coming in, que merecen toda una oportunidad, su airplay, ¿verdad? Because it's in them. It's in them. Y pues, the Tejano, the conjunto music and all that, it'll never fade away because, I mean, si no va a ser por ellos, pues, then who's going to do it?
I love that. We're going to talk more about that in just a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go ahead and play this song because
Seguro que sí.
really want to hear it. I'm going to let you introduce it one more time. I'll let you introduce it and let's hear it.
Okay, para todos ustedes, mis music followers, mis Jimenez followers, primeramente quiero saludar a todos, deseándoles lo mejor de lo mejor, and keep me posted because I came back one more time.
Oh, it would have been so glad if I got it. There we go. Sound good?
One more time, te quiero mirar. Una vez más, te quiero besar. Una vez más, te quiero decir. One more time, te quiero amar. Cuando te vi yo a ti, me enamoré al sentir, al ver tu sonrisita, pegada a tu carita. You are so precious to me. Oh my darling. Cuando te vi yo a ti, me enamoré al sentir, al ver tu sonrisita, pegada a tu carita. You are so precious to me. Oh my darling. Ponle paz. Muy feliz, aquí yo en ti. So happy, you're walking with me. Aquí ya estás, muy cerca de mí. Next to me, forever will be. Cuando te vi yo a ti, me enamoré al sentir, al ver tu sonrisita, pegada a tu carita. You are so precious to me. Oh my darling.
Man, that accordion sounds phenomenal on there.
Yeah.
He does have a very unique sound.
Yes.
Man, everybody in the chat, they loved it. They wanted me to turn it up. They liked the sound of it. I really like
The
the
accordion
accordion
sounds
in it.
amazing. Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
amazing,
no,
but that
well,
shredding
that's it.
guitar complements it, man. That
Yeah.
shredding guitar.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. When my dad told me, before we tracked it, me dijo, ¿sabes qué, mijo? Voy a hacer algo diferente, algo que nunca iba hecho yo. Y todo eso, we call it floreada, like went throughout what he's doing in his squeeze box. All of that he had never done before.
Wow.
That was his idea when he heard my song. He said, piece of cake. I know exactly what I'm going to do. And he did it.
Wow,
That's awesome.
beautiful.
I was listening to it when I heard the accordion. I started getting goosebumps, and I was like, "Wow, that was awesome!" And luego vino la guitar. Dije, "No, hombre, ya." Like, well, this is it, man.
You
This
need a
is
shot
it.
now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that right there gives you an idea más o menos del estilo que estoy sacando. But it's not really so much está mixteado, you know what I mean? But it's got like the guitars, bajo sexto. I got bajo sexto guitar, acordeón, drums, keys, pero en el estilo este que estoy sacando yo.
Yeah, a comment from the chat is I like it. English lyrics with the accordion, keep it up. Yeah, there it is right there. I like it. I think it's evolving, right? We're incorporating that like English sound, but keeping it like you said, Tex Mex.
Mhm.
Famous words of Gil Jimenez is rebranded. Tex Mex rebranded. And I think that fits it perfect what you did there. But I like that style. And I want to thank everybody that is tapping the screen, sharing the live. We might just have to play it again. So keep sharing, keep tapping. We want more people to hear it. It's available on you have all your music on where? On all the music media platforms?
Yes, they should be on todas platforms, correct?
And if please
YouTube,
follow.
YouTube también la tiene. I think la metieron en YouTube también.
Yes. And so
Mhm,
follow your account. You're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, all of that, right?
yeah.
So be sure you're following Mr. Gil Jimenez. Um, let's talk a little bit. We always talk about, we have our podcast, Let's Talk Tejano. We always talk about the genre, the Tejano genre. Get everything inclusive, Tejano, conjunto, the orquesta, everything. Where do you see the Tejano genre evolving? Like, how do you see the genre right now? What's
Well,
your opinion?
fíjate que Tejano, it's always been Tejano, okay? Like I said, ahorita, I don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. That's a good question. Porque pues it's still standing. And like I said, I'm a music lover. I love Tejano. Pero pues, a lot of things have changed. ¿Sí me entiendes? Mucho ha cambiado con todos estos estilos de música que han entrado. You know, of course, different generations. This is another, of course, a new generation that came in, young ones and stuff, ¿verdad? Pero, I mean, Tejano will always be Tejano. You know what I mean?
And you kind of touched on a little bit ago about the young bands and the new
Mhm,
bands,
mhm.
how important they are so that we can keep the music evolving and growing.
Yes, that's very important. Yo de mi parte, que si yo tuviera que si yo tuviera el poder de decir o ser una decisión, as far as that is concerned, yo le diera a todo uh, artista, upcoming artist que entrara y les diera airplay a todos, los contratara a todos, que se comenzaran a tocar donde quiera, darles esa oportunidad, ¿sí me entiendes? Because people, they deserve to hear new music. They deserve to hear see new artists, ¿sí me entiendes? And that's when I know I go back to it porque nosotros ya vamos para afuera. No, okay, I'm not going to say that no more. No more. Okay.
And no more, dude, no more.
No, Dios siempre stay lo va a dar hasta que pueda yo también, primeramente Dios, ¿verdad? Pero yeah, I mean, es muy importante, there's different artists que sometimes I see some comments, ¿verdad? Que por qué no están dando la oportunidad al artista nuevo, ¿verdad? Or que nomás están, que why nomás the same old, which is por una razón or another. I mean, I don't sometimes me quedo speechless because I don't know, no puedo comprender, ¿sí me entiendes?
Yeah, I definitely agree. And that's where like stations like Sirius Tejano and Let's Talk Tejano and all the other apps and DJs that are playing new music
Mhm,
keep supporting them. And
mhm,
everybody that's out there, everybody that's on the live right now watching us, if
mhm,
you see a DJ, ask for new music. I mean, even the veteranos of the music, we talked to Gary Hobbs like a couple weeks ago, and he was just like, even the veteranos are coming up with new music.
mhm,
And they're not getting the airplay because they like that old style, but we have to keep evolving. Like you said, Mr. Jimenez Gill, we have to give the opportunity. If everyone could just hear them
mhm,
and hear that different sound, I
mhm,
mean, it's just not fair that we play the same music. It's great. The music started us. That's where you found the love of Tejano music.
Right. Exactly.
Estrella, and Mas,
Yeah,
and
well, fíjate que en ese tiempo when I started, Tejano was at its peak. I mean, it was booming. It was. I mean, como I can name all these bands they were just to this date. Todavía, pues unos se han ido, no, y otros they're still around, ¿verdad? But that was back in the days. Pero ya entró otro estilo, y entró otro estilo, y entró otro, solo que cada grupo le gustó lo que entró acá y cada quien su gusto, ¿sí me entiendes? Pero, I mean, it's just something to really think about. Pero para mí, si me dijeran que si yo diera oportunidad, si lo pudiera hacer yo le diera oportunidad a todo upcoming band member, de los nuevos que están entrando. It doesn't matter. It's just, lo merecen, lo merecen.
That's awesome to hear, Gil. That's awesome because, like you said, there's a lot of young artists out there. Y luego,
Mhm,
like we discussed in the past year on the show as well, uh, the Tejano sound, even the conjunto sound bit evolved as years went on. Now the
mhm,
Tejano sound now, obviously we hit, some new bands have
mhm.
that traditional Tejano sound, but they
Claro.
spun it with
Yeah.
a different style. So
Mhm. Yeah.
they're kind of helping Tejano evolve a little bit more as far as sound goes, and I think that's where we kind of get in discussion is that we have to get out of our norm. We have to get
Mhm.
out of the
Yeah.
norm. We're always gonna love the legends, always, man, love and respect
Claro.
them. But man, these new
Claro.
guys
Yeah.
coming up, they're very talented, man, and they are
Exactly. Y luego,
evolving with Tejano.
exactly. Ahora, I can name a few great guys, great guys. They're coming out with some new stuff también. Por ejemplo, Mr. Danny Farias. Hopefully, he's out there watching. He's a great guy coming up with new stuff también. I'm not sure if I'll be touring with the Tex-Mex Hippies. También, I just recently me presenté con ellos aquí en San Antonio.
Nice,
So
nice.
it's just a new style que cargan ellos también that it's, man, it's just me being in the music all my life, para que yo diga, sabes que es algo diferente, and I love it. I love it. Because lo que estoy haciendo yo es totally different than theirs, pero un show blended, nosotros juntos para presentarle al público, it makes it with another conjunto, that Tex-Mex conjunto también. Por ejemplo, the Tex Maniacs, they've been doing awesome. ¿Me entiendes? They've
Yep.
been doing awesome. Un saludo para Max, para todos los muchachos si están viendo. Ese también, Flaco, love playing with them, ¿me entiendes? Y pues, anduvo con ellos por muchos años. Pero pues es el estilo de ellos que es Tex-Mex también. Pero if you hear what I did right here, it's totally different. So right now, I'm not following anybody but my own, working on my own style.
And you're kicking ass on it too, man.
Thank you,
Kicking ass
George.
on
Thank
it.
you.
You are. I'm gonna play this. My he's in a rock band. He's a drummer.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking about it when we're watching the World Series a weekend ago. I was listening to some music and I was like, "Hey, son, can you play this? Can you come?" We're listening to Tejano Junto. He's like, "Well, Dad,
Mhm,
a little slow. It's a little slow, but I know I can. I know if I
mhm.
show him this and he hears that guitar riff, no, hombre, ese que se va a aprender el muchacho, man. I know he is, man. I know he is."
Yeah, yeah, but it's great, man. It's a fun song. It's catchy. It's of course it's another image. Me mira Nora diferente. Like, hey, that's not the girl that you no se mira igual. Todos me lo han dicho. You look different. You look
Le,
different.
le
I go,
falta el
"What?"
eyeliner. Le falta el eyeliner.
big saludos to Jay Perez. He's out there.
Hijo,
He did,
se me vino ahorita el retrato ese. Ay, y ahí estoy en espejo así también. And I'm like, really, really, Gil, really.
we were young and let's say silly at one point, right? All of
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Y luego
Yeah,
una
we
vez que los Heat Lamps me pegaron, because I was the lead singer of the band, ¿verdad? No, hombre, se me comenzó a escurrir lo negro. No era eyeliner barato.
no era el Maybelline.
Lord.
Yo creo que ibas a decir
Man,
que
do I
se te
have to
pegó con el heat lamp.
¿Verdad? But I'll tell you something, it's true story. It's true. Me da vergüenza porque, hey, back in the days we were young and we were like, hey, we wanted to be rock stars, pero pues, like I said, es una etapa, ¿verdad? Que pasamos todos. Pero we did jam. We had a good band. We really did. Mm-hmm.
All right, we got some shout outs. Jay Perez said saludos. So big saludos to Jay Perez out there.
Jay Pérez, saludos, carnal. Te deseo lo mejor, manito.
La Jolla Promotions, Emerald, saludos to La Jolla Promotions. They said you just needed some waterproof eyeliner. That's it, waterproof. Let's see here. Saludos going out to everybody hanging out on TikTok, on Sirius Tejano, here on Facebook. We thank you so much. We're learning a lot. Joe Leal, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Facebook. Talking about your CD, or the album, I should say, the past and present, what other song was your favorite on that album?
En esa, my favorite song on that CD, and you'll hear the punch, you'll hear the drive que tengo. Si tú pones un conjunto towards my style, on that conjunto style, you'll hear the difference. La que sí me gusta mucho, pues salieron varias, pues todas son de mi abuelito, ¿verdad? Mm-hmm. Antonia de mis amores es una, that's one of them. El primer beso is real, esa, pero like I said, en ese CD no se manejó como se debería de haber manejado. Lo saqué, lack of promotion, like, you know what I mean, and so forth. Pero como quiera, para mí es algo especial, ¿verdad? Que grabé, pero it's never too late. It's there. You know what I mean?
Yep, it's available on all the music media platforms. The album is called Past and Present. It was released in April of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the song. I'm gonna upload it right now, and we're gonna we're gonna hear your favorite. That's why I asked you. And like, what else can I put on there for you?
Hey, George, nomás porque yo no tomo, bro. Mira lo que estoy tomando. Okay.
That's what I need to do, man. I need to
because
follow your lead on that.
Because that's drinking music.
That's drinking.
Well done. I'll pop a top right now, man.
Saludos going out to DJ, tu amigo P, and everybody that's hanging out with us. Saludos going to Austin, San Antonio. We have Cypress, Texas, Dallas, Colorado. Thank you to everybody. If we don't mention your name, just comment, and we'll give you a shout out here. We appreciate everybody that's supporting Sirius Tejano, Let's Talk Tejano, and Mr. Gill Jimenez. All right, I have El Primer Beso. So let's check it out. The album is called Past and Present, Gill Jimenez. And we're going to talk a little bit about, like how difficult it is when you're trying to like promote you, right? Like it's a tough, right?
It is, yeah.
You talked a little bit about like, like the promotion side of it and everything, but we'll get into that in just a minute. So we're going to hear El Primer Beso on Past and Present from Mr. Gill Jimenez. Let's check it out.
Presente tengo aquella tarde, el primer beso que yo te di.
Okay, now we need a grito.
Aquí en mi pecho, ya con derecho de amarte a ti. Aquella tarde, mi amor fue necio, verte de nuevo yo te pedí. Y tú sonriendo, muy cariñosa, con esperanza me
that accordion in there. And these are your grandfather's songs,
Yes,
right?
yes, it is.
Man. Hijo, Stu.
Pasaron días y yo sin verte, tocó la suerte volverte a ver. Una mañana tú fuiste mía, lo maravilla de mi querer. Aquella tarde mi amor fue necio, verte de nuevo yo te pedí.
And that is a great song. I'm glad you picked that one. I like that one. The accordion in there. You guys need to go get the whole album, past and present. Gill Jimenez. It's available on all the music media platforms as well as all the other music that Gill has put out there and will be putting out there. Be sure you're following the artist when you go to Spotify or Amazon or Apple, wherever you find your music, and you get to heart the artist, heart them. And then when you're listening to their music, hit that little heart button because it helps them grow in those categories. So be sure that you're following them on the music media platforms. But when you heart it and you give them a thumbs up, it helps them grow in their charts and categories, and it helps them get broadcasted to other people. So all kind of the behind the scenes, all those sites work on analytics. So when you hear a song and you heart it, it will get put into that playlist, and anybody that's listening to music like you will also get to hear his music. So fans are just as important to the genre as our artists and our labels and our DJs and our apps. The fans are just as important. So you all liking the music, sharing the music, commenting, it helps Gil and all the other artists know what you like and know what to keep playing. And he'll be like, okay, they like this song, let me keep putting it out there. Or okay, you like that, let me show you something different. So the fans, you are equally as important to this genre, and you're going to help make it keep evolving. Go see them when they're live. Go see him when he's playing at the festivals, and request his music, stream it, download it. You guys are essential. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be having these podcasts. We wouldn't be putting music out there. We wouldn't have anyone to play for. So you all are just as important to this genre as our artists are, and the DJs and the radio apps. You you don't know the importance that you play and the role that you play into this music, because they see it. You see, okay, this song hit, let's do it some more. And oh, if you like that, let me show you something a little different. Like, I think our fans get overlooked a little bit and don't think that they're important. You guys are so vital to keeping Tejano music thriving, because it is thriving. There's so many good artists. George mentioned it a little bit ago. There's so much talent out here, and Gil mentioned it. There's so many bands, and we just need to give them an opportunity to play for us. And you all need to request their music and check them out and give them a chance on the apps and the DJs and the radio stations. Sorry, that's just my soapbox moment, Gil, because I think sometimes we lose sight that our fans are the driving force for everything.
Oh
Claro,
yeah, y'all could go old school like me. Call 20 or 30 of your friends over, tell you got fajitas and beer, and blast his music when they walk in through the door, man. I
it's
go a
funny
little old
that,
school like that.
me estaba platicando una historia, my drummer, he's in Corpus también. Said, Ainas, ¿verdad? Que sí he's rehearsing, he rehearses the music. By the time we get there, ya está listo él, right? And there's some white people that can live close, the neighbors, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
And when he started playing this type of music, like the new one and what we're working on and stuff, que hombre que se arrancaron para allá para la casa de él y que who was that? Que they've never heard him play that music here at his house.
Yeah, that's the old school way of social networking right
Yeah,
there, man.
but that's what I mean, and that's what I mean. Like I said earlier, el estilo mío, it's Tex-Mex rebranded that I did, pero I'm catering to both.
Right.
Okay, inglés y español, los dos en uno.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna
What
be
did
jamming in my barbecue this weekend. Definitely.
Bill, you have seen so many different sides of music. You got to grow up with it, with with the legend, your father. You got
Yeah,
to see the good, the bad, the ugly, the
I
fans.
saw
That
it
you
all.
you've seen it all, and we could talk cheese man because behind the music, it's a little crazy out there. But
Mhm.
what advice do you have for any upcoming artists or artists that are just getting started?
My advice, de veras, con todo corazón les diría, um, como me decía mi papá a mí, decía, that, tú dale, mijo, tú dale. Do follow your heart. Follow what you love to do. No te fijes en lo que la gente dice. La gente siempre va a hablar. Tú dale. Do it. Do it. Follow your dream. If there's a dream that you're following, you will get there. You will get there. Pero it takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication to because nosotros como artists when we start, pues cuando yo comencé, I would vision myself like un día de estos, como se lo dije a mi papá, ¿verdad? Yo miraba a la gente como lo recibía, right? And I would remember that I would like that, ¿verdad? Digo, and everybody clapping and everything, ¿verdad? And then it just felt so good, you know. Pero it's just es trabajo, pero it's just dedication. If that's what you really want to do it. Just to go for it. Go for the goal. Pero nunca sabes. If there's only one hit wonder, with one hit wonder, that's all it takes. Con una, se abren las puertas donde quiera. That's really my advice to you know to the new upcoming artists.
That's
And
definitely good advice.
collaborations, you go ahead, George.
No, I'm saying that's good advice. You know, it's good, honest to goodness advice, and this has come from somebody who not only in the business but has been in with generations of family members in
Mhm,
the business. You know, you've seen it from, like Mary said, from the good to the bad and the bad to the good. You
mhm.
know, it's a give or take. And it sounds like
Yeah.
and
Actually,
who's
hablando de
your
generation, excuse me, hablando de generations, I'm the fourth generation, the Jimenez dynasty. I mean, I'm talking about it's all pura familia. Since my great great grandfather Patricio Jimenez, he comes out in history books, and he was a legend, a pionero, a pioneer. Uh, and then that's where it all started. Ya más para allá, que yo me acuerdo que de lo que me platicaba mi papá, de mira, hasta ahí esté, ¿verdad? Pero it could have been maybe more. Pero de ahí, Patricio, siguió Santiago, mi abuelito, ese sí lo llegué a conocer, el papá de mi papá. I'd spend time with him cuando estaba chico, cuando my dad would take us over there to his house, and he would jam out with him, los dos. And then from there, mi papá, y luego de ahí, yo, as far as hijos de hijos de hijos, you know what I mean? So
man?
basically, I fall like in the fourth generation.
And then when you put that in a nutshell, and you say and you add the word dynasty to you connect the word dynasty to it, man. That sounds so. It sounds freaking cool, man. The Hyenas dynasty.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
awesome.
la Jiménez dinastía, seguro. It comes a
Yeah.
long ways y sometimes, a veces que me pongo a pensar, digo yo, pues sí, I mean, sin pensarlo, ahora, I want to give a shout out to my sobrino, Joey Lee Jimenez, that he's probably out there también, he probably is cooking out, he loves to cook out también, ¿verdad? Pero también ese es otro. I mean, I'm really considering, no le ha dicho, pero I'm really considering porque he plays harmonica and it's in him. He's got music in his blood,
Yeah, I
It's
believe he
cool.
was on Facebook. He was shouting you out on Facebook tonight.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Pero that's another one. Pero that's what I mean. Like throughout the whole family Jimenez, pues salieron todos músicos. You know, la mayoría.
Mm.
So
Wow.
you just have to work hard, and I mean, even though you have legends in front of you,
Hmm.
great grandfather, your grandfather, your father, you
Hmm.
still had to work really hard. It's not given. Like it's not it wasn't easy for you, Gil, especially cuz you turned a corner and you said, "Okay, that's great. I love it. I want to do some of that, but I also want to do some of this." And
Right.
it wasn't. People could say, "Well, you're his son. You had it handed to you." That's not true at all. You worked very hard
Thank,
for what you have.
thank you, and I love you for you to say for saying that, porque eso es muy cierto eso. Yo todo el tiempo, man, I've come across well, yeah, he picked up the volada because look at who his dad is. Look at the name he carries. What I'm gonna be honest with you. Cuando yo me arranqué solo en el back, no me acuerdo qué año era que dice Flaco son strikes out on his own. It's in the internet. Flaco's son strikes out on his own, pero no, it doesn't, yo no sé, no, ¿cómo te diré? It's not like I got to be known, yes, faster, I agree with that, porque pues me di a reconocer más pronto, and it is hard to, para un grupo hacer nombre ahorita, especially ahorita como está el industry, ¿verdad? Pero it was easier for me, porque he was my dad. ¿Entiendes? It was easier for me, ears pinned up, pero I came out on my own with my own style of music, not like his.
Right. You stepped out of the spotlight and you created your own.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got you. Big saludos to NTX out here in McKinney, Texas. Big saludos. Somebody commented, Leslie. Leslie, thank you so much. You commented on the picture that's behind you. It's a beautiful picture.
Oh, thank you. He's right behind me. He's watching what I'm saying and what I'm doing.
He's like, no me estás mintiendo, no me estás mintiendo.
Yeah, lo siento. I see him right there.
Yeah, Tomas said that also, that they love the picture and it is beautiful. And you mentioned a couple of bands earlier that you worked with. We got to see you perform with Tex-Mex Hippies.
Great guys. Yes.
From West Texas. They're from Snyder, I believe, right?
Yes.
Snyder, Texas. So saludos to Tex-Mex Hippies. We got to see them jam at the Pura Vida Awards. Speaking of the awards, you got some recognition out there. So we were in good company. But talk about those awards a little bit. What were you presented with at the Pura Vida Awards? Big saludos to Danny Farias and the Pura Vida Awards committee and everybody that's a part of that. It was an honor to be there. But that's where we got to meet you. So talk about what you were presented out there.
Fíjate que, I mean, they had caught when I found out what was going on, verdad, that at the last minute, I was like, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't ready because I'm still grieving. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Pero I had to do it.
Yes.
I had to do it.
I don't think there's ever a time that we stop grieving our parents.
Pero it's funny because I got there kind of nervous. I didn't even know if I was ready for it. Pero I just something told me, you have to go. You got to get out of this box. Yeah. Enough was enough. You know what I mean? So, but it was beautiful. They handed me my dad's the flag del Alamo or something like that, and the awards, beautiful awards coming from big wigs aquí in San Antonio, Texas,
Yeah.
And it was just an honor, and I want to thank Danny Farias. I would hear a lot about him, verdad, pero I would never. Pues quién es Danny? Is he related with de los Farias? And I'm like, I don't know, right?
That's what we asked.
Yeah, because era músico también, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then finally I met him. Hijo, man, he's just a great guy. Real, bien passive, bien como que, you know what? As a matter of fact, we were talking the other day. I might be working a project con él también.
Cool.
Yeah, una grabación que quiere hacer, and we were discussing. They go, why not? I mean, hey, why not? I'll work with whoever. I mean, para mí las puertas están abiertas for new artists, big artists, old artists, whatever. I'm here.
I love that you all do that. Like, you're doing it, he's doing it. And I think we need more artists that are willing to work with. So if anyone is out there, are you willing to do collaborations with anybody if it fits?
If I were to do it?
Yeah, if someone asks you, like if some band was like, hey, I want to go sing with Gill Jimenez.
Seguro que sí, ¿por qué no?
Okay. You
¿Por
heard?
qué no? You know, I mean, hey, like I said, todos merecen una oportunidad. I mean, like I said, you know, que quiera a new artist collaborate with me or top artist or whatever, my doors are open. Con todo mi corazón lo haría.
I
Awesome.
see a monster karaoke collaboration with Gil Jimenez.
We're gonna do karaoke with
Me and
you.
me and Gil Jimenez,
We
monster
sing
karaoke
and
collaboration.
we sing. We don't sing
you,
well, but you
you
can
you
help
said
us out.
anybody, Gil. You said anybody. I'm gonna take you up on that.
Big fellas are hanging out on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Really quick, if you don't mind, Gil, I'm gonna give some shout outs to some sponsors real quick.
Seguro, seguro que sí.
Big shout out to Sirius Tejano. They play the best of the best 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tejano, SiriusTejano.com. You can find them on Live 365. They are playing new up and coming artists, new music, celebrating the veteranos. We have DJ Elite that goes live every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 to 12. And he plays a little mashup. I'm live every Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 11, playing the best of the best live. So big saludos to Sirius Tejano. Thank you for letting George and I come on here and hang out with Mr. Gil Jimenez. And then a big saludos to A Fuego Lento Seasoning, the official sponsor of Let's Talk Tejano. If you like to grill, cook, anything that has to do with the kitchen, outdoor grilling, go to A Fuego Lento Seasoning, afuegolento.shop, and they have an amazing selection of seasonings, knives, apparel. They have the hat right there. And if you use Tejano20 as your discount code, you get 20% off for being affiliated with Let's Talk Tejano. So big saludos to Rudy out there and A Fuego Lento Seasoning. And and then with the winter season coming along, we have the Winter Garden Women's Shelter Incorporated, Zavala County Outreach Office in Crystal City. As the holiday season approaches, we are reaching out for your support through a Christmas donation to benefit the families we serve. So they serve families that are in need. We are currently collecting toys, canned food, hygiene items. Monetary contributions are also accepted. In appreciation, we're pleased to recognize your business or social media platforms for your generosity. So if you're looking to donate, the Winter Garden Women's Shelter Incorporated in Zavala County is looking for your donations. If you have any information or want information, you can call 830 694 2306. So if you're looking to donate and help out, especially during the holidays with everything going on in this world, with the whole government issues, Winter Garden Women's Shelter Incorporated is looking for your donations and to help celebrate your businesses. If you do donate, they will recognize your business. So again, 830-694-2306. That is Gloria out there at Crystal City. So thank you so much, Gil. Thank you for letting us plug that. We got business here. But to get back to a little bit more about you and your music, we've talked about collaborations and everything. You have new music coming out, correct?
Correct.
All right. So what can we expect and when and how are you going to announce it?
Hopefully, primero Dios, it'll be released the whole project probably by in January.
Yeah.
Ahorita estamos under promotion, ¿verdad? Since it's a new, como quien dice, it's a new product to the market, to put it that way.
Yes.
Pero yeah, hopefully I'm pushing it. I wanted to do it before Christmas, pero they got me to do some already some Christmas stuff, that's singing and stuff that I got to do. So ya es como quien dice, ya se acabó el año, ¿verdad? Pero as far as the project is concerned, yeah, it'll probably be going out the beginning of New Year, los primeros, the end of December, beginning of January, más o menos.
So be sure you're following Gil Jimenez on the music media platforms as well as on your social medias. That way you are all notified when the new music hits. Like the Amazons and Spotify's will tell you new music if you follow them. So turn on your notifications.
Yep. So you say you got some Christmas stuff coming up, man, and any just thinking about that now, and I could just imagine some of the old classics in your style. I bet you it'll be fun,
Yeah,
man.
pues La que estamos trabajando y se me vino, and there was my dad todo el tiempo le gustaba, es la de Rudolph the Red-Nosed
I thought it
Reindeer.
was Grandma got run over by the reindeer.
Bueno, no, dice la abuela, no me quieras tanto.
Or my personal favorite, Suegra got thrown off the train.
Oh, oh no, oh, not the suegra, man.
Yeah, accidentally
No,
got kicked off the train
no.
by the
Hey, que no me digan a mí dices, a decir eso, porque entonces ya no me van a hacer enchiladas
You're gonna be
mexicanas.
sleeping on the
Entonces,
couch. You're gonna be sleeping on the couch. Okay, going
uh,
back, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That is one of your favorites that you want to say.
yeah, that's probably the one that we're gonna do it in my style. Yes,
How exciting! How
yeah,
exciting! All right.
definitely.
yes, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Pues ahora para Thanksgiving es ya como quien dice ya we're ready to come into all that good stuff. So, pero it's giving us time también to get ready. The show we're ready for the show. Whoever is ready to start booking, the bookings are available también. They could contact my management, Marca Triunfo Latino. A shout out to Jose that he's listening probably. All of the Team Jimenez también, to all the staff and all the good stuff. And they're doing a great job. They're doing a tremendous job.
Awesome, awesome. And do you have any shows live that you're going to be doing soon?
Well, actually, ahorita they're not confirmed, pero it's on the works. It'll be out. Lo van a presentar y todo, ¿verdad? Pero they're just putting the packages together.
Got you. I got you. So y'all be on the lookout for Gil when he performs in your area. Anywhere you go, anywhere, right? You've been to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'll be. They're putting a tour on. No quiero decir para dónde porque van I could always hear. Do they understand that music over there? Like, yeah, they love conjunto Tex-Mex music over there. You know.
Yes.
¿A dónde vas, Gil? You go to France or what, man?
No, no, no. Hey, George, you're probably gonna freak out when I meet it. Say, "Oh, what? Where is he going?" Yeah, it's good. It's under negotiations right now.
Cool. Can't
Foreign
wait for that to
country.
come out.
Foreign
Can't
countries.
wait for that to come
Well,
out.
fíjate that toured the whole world, to put it that way. You know, he took his music to all over the world, and pues, you know, it's just people love it. You know, people just love that sound, that Tex-Mex. As a matter of fact, those Tex-Maniacs have done a lot of great work. You know,
Great
también
friends of our
because it.
show.
Yeah,
We're great
yeah,
friends with them.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Max Baca, Josh Baca, my brother Arturo, my brother. I love him. He's my baby brother. He used to be my dad's manager
Okay.
and a drummer también. Great guy. Great guy.
Chris is amazing. He's a great friend of the show. We've had him on before.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. Ask him next time we talk to him. Ask him about his festival coming up.
Yeah.
He's headlining it.
We created a fake festival and we put his picture on there, Chris, all like this, like standing like this, and we called it the
Yeah.
Tuna Festival.
So, so then you're in Dallas and George's is where?
Cyprus.
I'm in Cyprus.
Houston.
I'm north of Houston. I'm not too far from. Yeah, basically, you could say I'm in Houston. Yeah, you can say I'm in Houston.
Okay. Entonces we'll make a deal.
Okay.
I'll go whatever festival y'all have going on there, llévenme para allá. Y les voy a dar un precio, les voy a dar un COVID special. How's that?
COVID special. Who said the C word?
Hey, con todo y mascarilla,
There you go. I
Alex,
always have to.
con todo y mascarilla, Alex. Said that.
November 22nd, we're having a festival of friends. So there, you come down, okay?
There you go. There you go.
Well,
No, but- and then I also because the company's got me my band. It's Gill Jimenez, right? Pero the band is it's Texas Category 5 featuring Gill Jimenez. Yeah, Texas Cat
Texas
5.
Category 5. Let's put that in the comments. Texas Category 5 featuring Gil Jimenez. So y'all go
Yes.
follow Texas Category 5 featuring Gil Jimenez. Just support Mr. Jimenez, Gil Jimenez. I don't want to say Mr. Jimenez.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know
you're
que
only
respeto. I
27.
know que
You're only
respeto.
27 years old, so
There you go. There you go. Okay.
uh,
There you go.
um have who have you had
You
the
say Mr. Gil, she says Mr. Gil Jimenez, and slowly but surely my rock image of you starts going away. I'm like, a rocker is not Mr. Gil Jimenez, man.
eyeliner? Te voy a
it,
mandar un
keep
eyeliner.
Mr. out of it.
Enormous ala. Yeah, he was a
Wow.
rocker and he wore spandex and
Hijo de su. Un día de estos, I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna imagine que for him to post a picture on my page. No me van a conocer. Van a decir, oh man, ese parece el de Queen, ¿cómo se llama?
Freddie
Este,
Mercury.
Freddie Mercury con los pantalones así, ¿no? No,
I
no, I
love his
wouldn't. I
history.
She's like, I
wouldn't.
wouldn't do that. I
You
wouldn't
don't
do
get to
that.
see this side of you, you know? I love it. I love it. Who have you had the pleasure of being on the stage with? Your
Hijo
favorite.
de
Probably
su.
give us your favorites.
I've been with a lot of them, pero a ver, let me recall. One time en Laredo, Texas, ahí en el Casablanca, fue con los Tornadoes.
Texas Tornadoes. That was fun.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it was fun. Yeah, there's a story, a lot of story behind that también, pero yeah, it was fun.
Well,
It
let
was
me
fun.
get my tea and we can talk about it. Uh,
De los que he conocido también, ¿verdad? Que han trabajado en Great People, Dwight Yoakam. When my dad barely came out with cuando grabó las Streets of Bakersfield con él.
Yeah.
That was one experience que I was really ahí con todos, ¿me entiendes? So I've been around these cats, I've seen it all. I've seen it
okay,
all.
so Dwight Yoakam is one of my favorites all time. What was it like to work with him?
Cuando trabajé con él, lo
Yeah,
conocí. We were all, yes, we lo conocí, and but he's just a humble guy, como si nada. Eso, decía da todo el tiempo, mijo, humilde, la palabra humilde, right? And I know what he meant, right? Pero I mean, and it's true, porque pues that's why I know a lot of artists that I can honestly say, si se les mira, they are who they are, pero son muy humildes. En paz descanse, Mr. Emilio Navaira, he was just him.
yeah.
Él era él. He was just him. He never like be, or in other words, ¿cómo te diré? Be somebody that you're really not, to put it that way.
It's really
You know.
cool.
We definitely met a lot of artists too. I mean, in the events that we've gone to, obviously in San Antonio last month where we met you as well. A lot of
Mhm.
humble people. You're absolutely right about that. A lot of humble people that are respectful of the business that they're in, and they're respectful of the people around them as well. So it's great to
Yeah,
meet people like that.
absolutely. Exactly. Es por eso te digo que y muchos, ¿verdad? Pues quizás, ¿verdad? No sé. Pero como yo personalmente, like getting back to the new artists and stuff, for me sería un placer, un honor trabajar con un new blood, ¿me entiendes? A collaboration with el que quiera trabajar con su servidor Gill Jimenez, ¿me entiendes? Because to me, that helps the artist, ¿me entiendes? It helps the artist. It gives it a boost. Sabes que pues mira con lo que salieron, mira con quién está. So all that takes in place, ¿sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
Of course, del estilos a estilos, of course. Pero que si me preguntaran a mí, who would be the one that I would really want to record with, I would tell you.
Tell us.
Y que un día de estos, y mi papá, yo ahorita te digo con el que mi papá le faltaba grabar y él mismo lo dijo. Pero if they were to ask me, ¿con quién te gustaría grabar a ti? You know what I
Let
mean?
me ask you. Do
I
you
would
want me
say,
to ask you?
yeah, go ahead.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to hear. I want to hear this. I
Who
want to
would
hear
you like
this.
to record with?
El que sí me gustaría trabajar um, y grabar sería either con Mr. Ram Herrera, since he's gone country también. Um, Me gustaría trabajar with un saludo para él, Mr. J. Pérez. He sings beautiful country también. Son varios, ¿verdad? As far as to, a collaboration, algo nuevo, ¿sí me
That would
entiendes?
be really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big saludos to Arnold Valdez. He is a singer as well, and he said he would like to collab with you, and he loves country. So you better be
Nice.
following each other. Arnold Valdez, he's out there in San Antonio también. So big saludos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Seguro que sí, Arnold.
he's got a great
Cuando esté
voice.
listo, hermano.
Ahí
It's a
está.
great
There you
voice.
go. We just want to cut, Arnold. We just want to cut for making it happen. We want a
Nomás tírame
special
una,
preview.
nomás tírame una camisa.
Yeah.
That'll be my cut right there.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
want to.
hablando de inventory, my inventory is going to be out ya, hopefully in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
La Texas Cat 5 shirt. I mean, les voy nomás, se los prometo, I'm promising you. Les voy a mandar a cada uno de ustedes, a toda la personal de Cyrus. Y primero, esta entrevista es muy especial y muy importante para mí. Los quiero mucho, because it really means a lot to me. It really does.
Us too. I was excited
you,
all
Gil.
week. I was just like, we get to talk to Gil. Like, we got to meet you, and it just was so hectic that night. And we were trying to talk to you, and it was loud, and everybody was nervous. You were nervous. We were nervous. It was our first award show as a podcast, and we were nervous and couldn't breathe.
We had fun, though. We had
Yeah,
fun.
it
It
was
was,
fun. It was a nervous type. It was like getting on a roller coaster for the first time for me.
yeah.
I was nervous.
Did y'all notice? Did y'all notice? Excuse me. Did y'all notice when they gave me the awards? I couldn't even talk, and I kind of broke down. My apologies,
No,
verdad?
no.
That's
Pero
I was
raw
actually I was gonna
emotion. That
touch on
tells
that.
us how human you are.
yeah,
Yeah,
How
exactly.
no, es que yo no puedo todavía. I'm trying to adjust myself to mirar el retrato de mi papá, and you know how they had him in that big screen,
Yeah.
and just feeling. I honestly, to be honest with you, I felt him. I felt his energy, ¿me entiendes? And when I glanced para arriba,
did not.
I just me pegó. I was just a feeling that I just can. Pero ya, I just se me pasó de ratito, ¿verdad? Pero like I said, todavía, I'm adjusting myself. Pero right, like I said, he's behind me. He knows what I'm saying right now.
I don't. I don't
And
give it
with all
any
honesty,
time.
I think the whole room felt it that night. I think the whole because
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
when you got up there, and then I think that your daughter, your granddaughter, you had with you that night.
yeah. My
Your
daughter.
daughter,
Yeah,
you
my
said,
daughter.
I brought my daughter because I knew I needed more strength to hold me for this event.
Yeah,
And
right.
you could tell it's a real tight knit family, and that's a beautiful thing. Very
Yes.
beautiful. But
Yes, it is.
when they made the
Mhm.
announcement and started talking about Miss Flaco Jimenez there, man, it's like the ambient in the room kind of changed. It became a little bit more
Yeah,
placid, it became a little bit more peaceful, and you had that
right.
very beautiful moment on stage where man, I was feeling it too. I was getting a little teary eyed. I was like, oh, wow, man, this is an
Yeah.
awesome thing.
Es duro. Oh, get this. When I performed, when was it last weekend? That they were supposed to put me at another stage, ¿verdad? And it so happens that they put me in a stage donde mi papá comenzaba, when he would play at the Market Square.
Mm,
That same area.
Wow.
It's like, oh my God,
Wow.
no
like I'm in the
pressure.
same
No
area.
pressure.
I felt it right there, like again, like, oh my God, it seems like they're putting me where my dad is at, where my dad started performing, that main stage right there in San Saba, here in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm like, it's just, también otra vez. I'm like, yeah, this has got to go. It's got to go, ya, ¿me entiendes? Pero ahí la llevo poco a poco, ajustándome, ¿verdad? Porque I do miss him and I love him, and he was my rock, and he's still my rock. And I'm just honoring the promise that I gave him antes de que se me fuera, and I'm gonna make sure I do what I do, and I'm doing it as we speak.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, our prayers are with you and your family. The condolences for for your loss. I don't think we ever get over grieving, Gil, and
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
normal. Like feel it, and you got to experience everything with him firsthand, so you have all those memories and you got to see all that, firsthand. So don't feel like there's a pressure to grieve. Like it's our nature.
Right,
You're human. So um
right, right.
thanks so to TDK and Michael Rodriguez and Norma out there. Thank you so much. And for the record, TDK, we did not leave early. We watched everything, okay? We stayed there all night,
TDK. I
okay?
think TDK
Uh,
was standing by the door waiting for us to leave so he could write it down.
I know, TDK, no seas mentiroso, eh? Pero big salutes to everybody out there, and Gil, it was an honor to meet you out there, and an honor to see you get awarded and recognized,
Right.
and you were able to accept those awards on your on behalf of your father and the family, and what an
Yes.
honor. And like again, big salutes to Pura Vida Awards, and it was such a cool experience. And then when we got to see you, I was like, "What?" Like you just came on, like, "Oh, hey, here I am," and I'm like I was already all nervous, and then I was like, "Okay, we have to interview right now. Okay, let's see." But it was
I know.
cool. You're really great, and we got to see you. We got to see Tex-Mex,
Gracias.
the Tex-Mex hippies, and
Yeah.
it was just a great night. So again, we'll have to hang out. We'll find each other again and get to see you
Seguro que
perform, and
sí.
we'll see what we can do for that. But it's been such an honor to get to know you. I definitely want to continue the conversations. George, I don't know if you have any last questions or anything that you want to get off your chest, but it's been I love this. I love connecting. Like you said, you thought we were all together, and we're in three different cities right now. And how amazing is that for the industry?
I love it. I just love it porque cuando los miré the first time y lo dije, "Man, that's awesome." Pero yo no sabía que estaban todos separados. ¿Sí me entiendes? I mean, I thought y'all were just one full area. You know what I mean?
No,
But no, that's something new. I love it. I love it for
the
real. I really
the
do.
Jetsons predicted us, their cartoons that we'll be doing this one day, and sure enough, we're doing it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. New technology nowadays.
yeah. But no, Gil.
Yeah,
As far as what I have to say, it was a pleasure meeting you that night, and I've been looking forward to this, and um,
igualmente, George. Igualmente.
big pleasure, and I love the history you bring with us along what you got going on, right? It just blends all together so perfectly, It's you
Yeah. Thank you,
called
George.
it the
Yeah.
Jimenez dynasty, and I believe it's the Jimenez dynasty powerhouse.
Yeah.
It's gonna long live everybody else. It is.
Oh, yeah, exactly, exactly.
You know,
Yo como digo yo, ¿verdad? Being that, pues soy el único de mi familia, ¿verdad? De mis hermanos, que pues yo me lancé desde muy chico. So that's why I gotta do what I gotta do, ¿se me entiendes? To push this. Because, I mean, the Jimenez has come a long ways. And for just to let it die down, no creo yo. It's not gonna happen.
mm-mm.
It's not gonna happen. Primero, not mientras que yo viva, no. Uh-uh.
No, and not only that, the mark that you're leaving on music as well is what I'm referring to as well. The mark that you're leaving on music. It's gonna
Yes,
be
exactly.
long listened to and enjoyed with future generations to come as well, because you're doing your own thing, and it's sounding great. It's rocking. I love the rock part of it. I'm a rocker guy too, and
Yeah,
I love it, man.
yeah. Thank you, George.
Pero much respect to you,
And there's
Gil.
more to come. Wait till you hear the other ones. Then I just can't wait to release the whole thing. Pero ahorita, like I said, my management is pushing one more time, and it's responding real good, ¿verdad?
Mhm.
Pero that's just a little taste of as far as what I'm working on. Um, like I said, si oyes los Texas tornadoes, that's why the company management me puso Texas Cat 5. They were tornado. Well, guess what? I'm a Cat 5 now.
Good.
Oh,
So
I like
Absolutely.
it. I like it.
Absolutely. Well, I was gonna say it's been a pleasure talking to you, meeting you. Hopefully there's a part two. You can make time for us to be able to sit there and chit chat again with you.
con todo corazón, I would do it, George. Con todo
Awesome,
corazón.
awesome. Pero yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, Gil. Big pleasure.
Likewise, carnal. También, La que me regañó primero.
Miss
Now, hold on to that
Miss
thought. I don't
okay,
want you
time
to.
out. Wait a minute. Let's talk about this. Wait a minute. We got to get everybody on this here. Um, but yes, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate the time that you took with us tonight. And we appreciate everything you're doing for the industry and your outlook, like helping other artists and helping exposure. We need the Tejano industry to thrive, to continue thriving. Um, we need more collaborations and more exposure to new music and new artists, young. So we definitely appreciate you. We'll definitely do this again. Um, and
Seguro.
we'll get together sometime whenever we're in San Antonio. We'll see where you're at, and we'll make an effort to get to meet up again. Okay.
Seguro que sí. Nomás acuérdate, the only change is going to be mascara.
Okay.
Okay.
Waterproof.
Water
Yes,
mascara.
waterproof.
Not te creas,
No,
that's it.
no, wear whichever one you want. We're just not gonna have the heat lamps. And heat lamps.
Well, it was great. It was great spending this beautiful time con ustedes, ¿verdad? I want to give a shout out to everybody que they were online también, ¿verdad? Saludando y todo. Keep me posted. Los quiero mucho porque sí, como like you said earlier, si no fuera por ellos, ¿verdad? All the fans, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. ¿Me entiendes? We wouldn't be nobody. ¿Me entiendes? And a shout out to everybody, every single one of y'all that are, that have checked in y todos.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, it was a pleasure. We will let you be for the rest of the night. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and our prayers are with you and your family. Our condolences, as we continue to
Thank you.
celebrate. Your father and his music and everything he did for the genre as well. So
Gracias. Gracias, George. And gracias. And whenever y'all in San Antonio, hit me up. And man, we'll go I got some good places where to go eat some good tacos, man, and everything.
okay,
Hey,
You
likewise,
know?
Gil.
yeah,
If you ever make it to Houston, you make sure and let me know, and I'll turn that barbecue hit on, and we'll make a night out of it, man.
Oh, man, ya sabes.
That's how it is.
Ya
You
sabes.
let me know, man. You let me know. I'll be ready for you. I'll be ready.
Okay. Ya dijiste.
Trust
Okay,
me.
ya dijiste.
I promise you, man. I'll have a Gill Jimenez tomahawk ready to go, man.
Pues, no, hombre. Ya se me hizo agua la boca. Me sabe que me voy a ir a traer algo de comer ahorita también yo.
Los
It's already
pesca,
late.
bro. Los pesca. I'm right here.
all right. Well, you have a good night. We're gonna let you go, and big saludos, and thank you for supporting Sirius Tejano and Let's Talk Tejano, Gil.
Seguro que sí. Gracias a ustedes. Los quiero mucho. Hasta pronto.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Gil.
Bye-bye. Bye, George.
Bye, bud.
Oh, that was so
So much
awesome! I
fun.
loved it.
So much history
So-
in that, and there's more to discuss about that. I mean, we just touched on it,
Absolutely.
but that would be a great conversation to sit down and just go from his great grandfather to his grandfather to his father. That's wow. That's a hell of a generation right there. So
Yeah.
hopefully all y'all enjoyed it as well. Mr. Gil Jimenez, we actually got to meet him in person. If you didn't hear, in San Antonio for the Pura Vida Awards, and he made a real great first impression. Energetic as you see him here, he's energetic in person and great person to talk to. And obviously, as y'all can see, very energetic. Also,
Yes. I want to thank everybody that supports Sirius Tejano and Let's Talk Tejano. We have collabed this year and it has been such a successful collaboration. Be sure you're following Let's Talk Tejano on TikTok. Follow George Medina, myself, Miss Mary, and Sirius Tejano. It is we do a lot of interviews, SiriusTejano.com and Let's Talk Tejano. We have more things coming for 2026. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'll let George say goodbye, and then we will see you all next week.
oh, definitely. Thanks for joining in on Thursday. We made it. Well, it's not Friday yet, but in a couple hours, we can actually say we made it through the week. So looking forward to seeing everybody this week and if I can on live and my little shenanigans. So hopefully y'all be able to join me on that. But nonetheless, thank you for joining us tonight. As always, thanks a lot for your support. Thanks a lot for all your follows, your likes, your gifts, and all that. We appreciate everything. And like Mary said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going full steam ahead, and we got some great plans for the show.
Absolutely. And don't forget, I'm live on Sirius Tejano Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to 11, DJ Elite. Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 12, playing the very best. And then Sirius Tejano is jamming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So go to Live 365 and type in Sirius Tejano, and you can tune in throughout the day. Just have it in the background. But there's some great music. So big salutes to A Fuego Lento Seasoning, to Sirius Tejano. You guys have a great rest of your night. Be safe. God bless. And thank you guys for your support. Let's talk to Hano. Thank you.
Good night, y'all.